The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Over to the left. Showing good feet. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back in.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Salah tries a shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nakamba, and he's had it nicked away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marmoush, spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Chance! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Egypt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's played in low. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zamora. Here's Nakamba. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely spread. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Nicely weighted ball. There will be a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mohamed Salah. El Neni. Looking for the run. Great work on the overlap. Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Zamora. And he's forced to go back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Here's Nakamba. Played out to the left flank. Zamora.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Egypt head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the second half gets underway.
Egypt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played out wide, back into the middle, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Salah! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mohamed Salah just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nakamba. Egypt have reclaimed it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, no joy this time. Nakamba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gets into some space. Crosses it in. Has another go! Yes! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Mohamed Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mustafa Mohamed! Really well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nakamba. And that pass just... And a chance! Hegazi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nakamba aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Marmoush, and it's Salah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That has been slung wide. Marmoush. He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he get on the end of this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Egypt do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well measured. And this is Marmoush. Zamora.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Marmoush. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. From behind for a goal kick. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is that. Egypt are able to take all 3 points on day one, and they look for business in doing so. What more could one ask for? Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a... Tries a shot! Goal! Egypt! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have had the first significant moment It is 1-0.
Chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Egypt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pass is just off target. Victory now would mean so much. Oh, good spread. Egypt have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball. Look at the shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries a deft little ball. Salah plays it in. Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, great run, magical! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes for a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Over to the left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's been slipped through. Danger averted for now. Mohamed Salah running with the ball. He's in a great position. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pass somewhat off target. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here. Played out to the left flank.
2 added minutes.
He's plenty of space out wide here. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Egypt really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Egypt are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again. Nicely spread. And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. No, again there's no way through. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Now there's a fine ball, and can he finish it? He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Marmoush.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nice touch, and he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah goes short. That's going to go a long way.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Mustafa Mohamed being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Mustafa Mohamed. Marmoush. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Egypt have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Opts for safety. Hegazi. Now he's off and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Marmoush. South Africa needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's a throw-in. Egypt making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Number 8.
Real chance! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Egypt are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nicely weighted ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marmoush. Salah. Distributed tidily. That is lovely. There's the shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah. And this is... Can he finish? And that's it. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully with the glamour and the glory. Egypt emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far. Shot a goal! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mustafa Mohamed really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Freddie. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So what can they make of this? And that has left him in a heap. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bastos cuts it out.
Oh, sweet feet.
Lofted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that has been knocked clear. He's played it back. And the return pass, lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Nzola. Marmouche. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very decent... And the finish! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important...
And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Freddie gets a good foot in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marmouche. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Freddie. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This looks promising. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball. Nice interception, well timed. Carmel. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marmouche.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Salah. Played it. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposite. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Egypt will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. El Neni. Can he get on the end of this? Chance here to counter. And he skips past his man. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. And it's El Neni. Cross needs to be good. Closing in on goal. And he's had a hit! And how did he not make it four?
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Mohamed Salah with the short one. Gets his head on it! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mohamed Salah does well to stand firm and defend it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great chance! Mustafa Mohamed looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Unzola. Marmouche has found the net here, of course. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Look at the space here. Marmouche. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Freddie. In with the challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Mustafa Mohamed. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Hegazi. And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gets into some space. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Egypt have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Aimed beyond the defence. Marmouche. And now the breakaway. The pass has gone astray. And they can counter here. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the referee brings it to a close. Egypt pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the highs, the lows, the stresses, the strains. And as they prepare to cross swords all over again, we remind ourselves of that magic of the game. This is what it does to you. It brings you back no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. First day of the competition. Always a special day and a cause for universal optimism.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Mohamed Salah! Goal! Egypt! First blood drawn.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is... And a chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foot in. Distributed tidily. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Egypt have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mustafa Mohamed.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Pressing high and with purpose. Marmoush. And it's El Neni. Has a look and plays it forward. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips.
Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. El Neni. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Egypt looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Big chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
2 added minutes has
Some
been
of those
indicated.
players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Egypt really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Egypt have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. This might spell danger.
Egypt couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The ball goes in. And he shoots! And he couldn't keep it down.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Egypt finding their passes. Out to the left it goes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. El Neni. Marmouche looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Showing good feet. Shot a goal!
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Now there's the clearance. And they've got a throw. Salah crosses.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Played out towards the right wing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into the box.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Egypt making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Egypt are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. No, again, there's no way through. Hegazi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed down. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In comes the corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Tries to cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Mustafa Mohamed, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Into the channel. Tries a shot! Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. Mustafa Mohamed! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So that's the first round done, and on we go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Egypt really looked like a
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Gabriel Saliba. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's made its way to him. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saka! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Good ball. Chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Jong. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Yamal gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Chooses to go crossfield. Yamal knocks it into space. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Rice, nicely spread. Now this could be a chance. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Koundé. And it's Eze. He tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
De Jong. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Saka, given the lift of his goal. Driving on and making good progress. De Jong makes the interception. It's played through for him. Chance for a shot! It's gone out for a throw-in. Eze, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Pedri, looking to play him in. Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. What a save by David Raya! He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
This possibly the last play of the half. Yamal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ødegaard. He's tried one! It's anyone. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Saka finds himself offside. Araujo. And Balde. Rafinha. And here's Saka. And it's Rice. Now it's Saka. Timber. Deftly out wide. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Zubimendi, who's set up one goal so far. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Dani Olmo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Jong. And it's Olmo. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tiny.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Pedri. De Jong. Zubimendi powering forward here. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears. He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. What a save by David Raya! Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by... He's got full! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pedri. And it's Balde. This is De Jong. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Eze. Decent chance! And that is high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
De Jong. Dani Olmo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he will... Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! An instinctive delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's neat. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Odegaard. Now it's Saka. Pedri. And Rafinha. Great vision. And it's Odegaard. Rice.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's a good ball. Good take, and the finish! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He could be in here. And that could well leave a mark. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, what a mistake! Dani Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. Has a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. Dani Olmo, foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, it's come to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Rafinha. Front-footed pressing going on here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Dani Olmo, looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? That pass has been well intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could be danger here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pedri. Kubasi. And it's Koundé. And Yamal. Calafiori does well to get it back. Now it's Yamal. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through. There's no flag. He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That is good alertness. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Saliba makes the interception. Ødegaard. Timber. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Now it's Dani Olmo. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Out towards the flank. And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saka is in a really good position out wide. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again. It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Rice. Kubasi with a fine tackle. No foul, says the referee. Balde. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. He has found a way through. Now can he find a finish? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ødegaard is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice. And it's Rice. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, super Saka! And that's caused a worry or two.
Saka certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Eze. Eze, there's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Swung over. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, he's got away. Cross needs to be good. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Zubimendi gets it clear. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the ball's gone astray. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Now the ball in. Big header! It's a quick ball upfield. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. And that's that. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Pete.